Right now, at this exact second, there's a database somewhere on the dark web sitting completely wide open. Could be a company's leaked internal emails. Could be a credential dump from a breach that happened last month. Could be threat infrastructure data that tells a trained researcher exactly where an attacker is operating from. And the people finding this stuff, they're using 7 tools that I promise you've never seen covered properly on any YouTube channel. Today, that changes. Okay, 2 things before we move forward. And I'll keep this short because, honestly, I hate long disclaimers as much as you do. First, this is 100% educational content. We're talking about OSINT, Open Source Intelligence, in the context of ethical hacking and cybersecurity research. Everything here is legal. Second, and this one actually matters, this video is not sponsored by anyone. Not a single penny exchanged hands for anything you're about to see. If a tool is genuinely powerful, we'll tell you exactly why. If something is overhyped garbage, we'll say that too. That's the deal. Now let's go. Tool number 1 is Intelligence X. And if there is a single tool on this entire list you open a browser tab for today, this is it. Head to intelx.io, and what you're looking at is one of the most capable dark web search engines ever built. And I'm not using that word carelessly. Unlike Google, which only indexes the surface web, Intelligence X actively crawls and indexes the dark web, Tor hidden services, I2P networks, paste sites, data breach repositories, and even specific Telegram channels where threat actors distribute stolen data. You can search by email address, IP address, domain name, Bitcoin wallet address, IBAN, basically any identifier relevant to an investigation, and it will surface every mention of that identifier across all of those sources simultaneously. Here's a real scenario. You're doing a penetration test for a company, with full written authorization, obviously, and your job is to find out if any of their data is already circulating on the dark web before you even begin the technical assessment. You open IntelX, type in the company's domain, hit search, and within seconds, you might be looking at a list of email and password combinations from a breach 2 years ago that the company itself didn't know about. That's not a party trick. That's intelligence that could save an organization from a serious incident. The free tier gives you a limited number of searches daily, which is more than enough to evaluate the platform and get real results. For professional work, the paid access is justified. This is Tool 1 for a reason. Remember the name. Tool 2 is for people who are comfortable in a terminal, or for those of you who are about to become comfortable in one, because honestly, this is the kind of thing that makes you feel like an actual security researcher, and not just someone watching YouTube videos about it. Onion Search is an open-source Python tool on GitHub, and what it does is deceptively simple, but genuinely clever. Here's the problem it solves. No single dark web search engine indexes everything. Amia covers certain .onion sites. Torch has a different database. Haystack indexes different content entirely. If you're searching only one of them, you're potentially missing 70 or 80% of what's actually out there on your topic. Onion Search queries multiple dark web search engines simultaneously, Amia, Torch, Haystack, Dark Search, and others, and compiles everything into one clean, readable output. You run one command, you get results from all of them. Setup takes about 10 minutes if you have Python 3 already installed. You clone the repo from GitHub, install the dependencies, and you're running your first search. The output is clean, you can filter it, and it works consistently. The GitHub documentation is solid. It's not one of those repos where the README says, usage obvious, and leaves you guessing. For a beginner who wants broad dark web search coverage without paying for anything or configuring complex infrastructure, this is exactly the tool that bridges that gap. Free, open source, it works. Tool 3 honestly surprised me the first time I tested it. And that genuinely doesn't happen often when you've spent as much time with OSINT tools as I have. OSINT Industries, at osint.industries, is primarily an identity correlation platform. The reason it belongs on a dark web OSINT list specifically is the depth of its breach data integration and dark web source indexing. What it does is take an email address or phone number and map out every digital footprint associated with that identifier. Social media accounts, registered services, forum memberships, and, critically, appearances in data breach dumps, paste sites, and dark web source monitoring. But here's what actually sets it apart: the visualization. Instead of dumping a wall of text at you, OSINT Industries builds a visual connection map. You see at a glance what accounts are linked to what, which breaches that email appeared in, what the overall exposure profile looks like. For a beginner, that matters enormously. When you can see relationships visually, rather than parsing raw data manually, your analysis speed increases dramatically, and, more importantly, you actually understand what you're looking at. For passive reconnaissance during a security assessment, for tracking down the source of a phishing campaign, or for verifying whether a target identity has been compromised, this tool compresses hours of manual searching into minutes. The data freshness is notably better than several older tools in this same category. The free tier is limited, but enough to see why it's worth the upgrade. Tool 4 is Torbot, and this one is where we move from searching the dark web to actually crawling it, which is a meaningfully different thing. Torbot is an open-source OSINT tool on GitHub under the DedSec Inside project, and it works as a dark web crawler and link mapper. You give it a .onion URL, a hidden service address, and it crawls that site, pulls internal links, maps the structure, extracts metadata, and surfaces whatever intelligence is accessible on those pages. It also has built-in modules for extracting email addresses from dark web pages, which is useful when you're trying to identify contact points associated with a specific hidden service during an investigation. Why does this matter? Because searching for dark web content and systematically investigating a specific dark website are two entirely different operations. If IntelliX and Onion Search are about casting a wide net, Torbot is about diving deep into a specific target. For anyone studying how dark web infrastructure is structured, how hidden services link to each other, what kind of data surfaces on these sites, how threat actors organize their operational channels, Torbot gives you a hands-on, methodical way to investigate that. Tool 5 is SpiderFoot. And I'd describe this one as the point where OSINT investigation stops being manual and starts being professional. SpiderFoot is an automated open-source reconnaissance framework. You give it a target, a domain, an IP address, an email, a subnet, a phone number, and it simultaneously runs hundreds of data collection modules against that target, pulling intelligence from dozens of sources. And yes, among those modules are specific integrations with breach databases, threat intelligence feeds, and dark web adjacent data repositories that most people never configure in simpler tools. Here's what automation changes. Instead of manually querying 15 different sources one at a time, opening IntelliX, then checking a breach database, then cross-referencing a paste site, SpiderFoot handles all of that in a single scan and presents structured, searchable results when it's done. You set the target, select your modules, run the scan, and come back to a complete intelligence picture. That's not just convenient, it's how professional OSINT investigations are actually conducted at scale. It has both a command line interface and a clean, web-based GUI, which makes it accessible regardless of how you prefer to work. If you're the kind of person who gets anxious looking at a terminal, the GUI interface is genuinely polished. If you're a terminal person, the CLI gives you full control. Available on GitHub and also offered as a hosted version, SpiderFoot HX, if you want cloud-based operation without local setup. For anyone who wants to build a real, repeatable OSINT workflow rather than just one-off searches, this is where that starts. Tool 6 is different from everything else on this list, and I put it here deliberately because by this point, you understand what investigating the dark web looks like, and now I want to tell you about the problem that will hit you 3 weeks in and make you genuinely panic if you're not prepared for it. The dark web doesn't have an archive.org. Content disappears. A .onion site that is live today might be completely unreachable by tomorrow morning. A forum post containing critical evidence gets deleted. A paste site with leaked credentials goes offline. And if you didn't capture that content properly, with timestamps, with metadata, with documentation, then in any professional context, that evidence might as well not exist. You can't reference something you can't reproduce. Hunchley is the solution. It's a Chrome extension that runs silently in the background during your investigation sessions and automatically captures every single page you visit, preserving the full content, timestamping everything, and building a structured, searchable case file with a complete audit trail of your entire research session. And we close with Tool 7, Dark Dump. I'm giving you this one last, not because it's the least valuable, but because it might actually be the most important one for where you are right now. Dark Dump is a lightweight Python script on GitHub. It's a simple, focused tool that lets you search the dark web directly from your command line, using AMIA as its backend. AMIA is one of the most consistently maintained and trusted dark web search indexes. It's been running for years, and the team behind it actively filters out illegal content, which makes it appropriate for legitimate research and investigation. What makes Dark Dump specifically valuable for beginners is the complete absence of friction. You clone the repository, install the dependencies, that's a single pip command, and you're running dark web searches from your terminal in under 10 minutes. No Tor browser configuration, no proxy setup, no additional infrastructure. You type a query, you get results, you see real.onion URLs returned in clean output. Done. Is it the most powerful tool on this list? Not even close. But here's something I've learned watching people try to get into cybersecurity. The best tool for a beginner is the one they actually use. If you want full setup walkthroughs for any of these tools, how to install them, real use cases, actual command breakdowns, drop it in the comments and I'll build those out. I'm already working on what comes next. Stay sharp.